Hi there and welcome to my sixth tutorial on Java, and in this tutorial I'm just going to talk about more informations about if statements and how we can use those operators. As I didn't explain in previous tutorial that we have different type of operators to compare the values or the strings, and therefore I'm doing this tutorial especially for those guys who don't know how to use different type of operators to compare those values. And so basically this will be about this and nothing else. If you already know this, I suggest you just move on to my next tutorial, which is case statements. You will learn about case statements there and learn how to use them and stuff like this. So okay, so basically I have an integer. You already know how to create a if statement. So I have a simple integer. I have if statement saying, for example, number is equal 10. I didn't explain this one previously in my previous tutorial, but double equal sign or operator means to compare the value. So number is compared with 10. So we check if the number is the same as 10. If it's not the same, then basically this condition is false. If it's the same, then condition is true. So that means not assign 10 to number, but simply compare them. Check if the same value is in this variable. Then we have a sign which is basically less than. Number is less than 10. You already should know this one. Then we have more than. This is a more than. So number is more than 10. You already should know this one as well. And we also can combine those signs. So for example, we can say more than or equal. Now, more than or equal is working on the similar basis as the OR operator we do with multiple conditions in our if statement. So for example, number can be more than or can be equal to 10. So if it's more than 10 and if it's equal to 10, the condition is true, otherwise it will be false. And we can also combine the signs with less than or equal. So less than or equal will be the condition will be satisfied and therefore true if the number is less than or equal to 10. Now this is the less than equal. Now we cannot do something like this to not equal. This won't work. You may think, well, this is logically possible because something must be less than, or for example more than 10. But to do this, we don't do something like this, more than or equal, more than or less than. We simply do something like this. Not operator equals. So it cannot equal to 10. It means the same thing as you would do less than or more than. So basically it must be less than 10 or must be more than 10 and cannot equal to 10. So that's how you do this operator, how you how you use it. As a not, you have to use not with equal. So therefore you will ask the number cannot be equal to 10, and if it's true, the action will be executed. So not equals. So you can also say not more than, not less than, and so you can actually add those together to combine a more satisfying conditions and stuff like this. You already know about the or sign, or and for example and as well. I specified in my previous tutorial. This operator allows us to add more conditions, as well as allow us to set different type of methodology of our if statement. So if this condition or different condition is true, the whole statement is true therefore. And with AND operator, which is double AND sign, we can ask both of those conditions must be true. So yeah, that's pretty much about this tutorial. I just wanted to clarify those signs for you, as I didn't do it in my previous tutorial, which was a mistake. I should do it. This tutorial would simply contain this, and my next tutorial will be about case statements. So I hope you will like it, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye.